of this. This is, it looks like weave, right? It's not a weave. It's a almost two sets of clip-ins of Kurly Klips Mermaid Fro. I was initially contacted by Lana of Kurly Klips, and she wanted me to review her product, which I happily obliged because, you know, I've tried a weave before. You guys have seen that weave video, the rant, along with the follow-up done by Tamika Bell Salon. Thank you, Tamika. And I chose the mermaid length fro. Initially I was a little bit worried because the photos that they have online of the sets worn by her, it's a little huge. And typically you guys know that I don't wear my hair all that big, but I figured if it's human hair, if it's good quality, I should be able to wash, condition, and then make the curls a little bit more tighter, clumped, so that I can do this. So initially when you get the product, it comes in this box. Very, very nice packaging. This white part is actually stapled by, there's a piece of tape here that I guess that's the seal that would be broken if you chose to open it, or if you wanted to return it, they would know that you opened it based on that. But there's a window here. Sorry, there's a window where you can actually take a look at the product. There's a little sample that comes in this little box portion, and it basically says take it out, feel it, don't put it in your hair, don't take it off of the sticker thing, and you know, decide whether or not this is a set that you want to keep. This is something you want to keep, which is great. When I initially took it out, super soft, like super soft. This hair, I'm comparing it to the hair that I wore a couple years ago by that other company, which shall remain nameless, but if you go look at the video, you'll see who the company is. But this hair is so soft. Like, it felt like my hair, and it smelled really good. It smells really nice. I don't know what they put in it, what they washed it with, but it smells super nice. But if you notice, it is very puffy, frizzy, fresh out of the pack. Okay? And if you notice my hair, it's not really the same, is it? One set comes with one 4-clip clip-in, one 3-clip clip-in, and 2-clip clip-ins. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lana. I didn't count before I did it, but I just split all the hairs up, or split my pack up and evened it out, so I figured this is what it was. But right now, in my head, I have one set of the 3 clips. No, 2 sets of 3 clips. So at the very bottom, it's the 3-clip. Then 2 sets of 4 clips. And then another one set of the 3-clip. And then one set of a 2-clip, and then 4 2-clips over here. And what they look like, this is what the clips look like. So this is a 2-clip set, or a 2-clip clip-in, I guess. And you just bend them, and you open them actually. So you open them, and then hook them onto your hair, and then snap them in place. Now these things aren't moving, like they are there. Additionally, what comes in the box, which I thought was really thoughtful, is extra sets of clips. So if something happens to the one that you already have, or if they came loose or whatever, you lose them, you have 3 additional sets of clips here that you can sew back onto the hair weft. Also on the box, it tells you about a little bit about Lana and the story of how Kurly Klips got started and all their social media information here. Let me tell you what I've done with my hair, or the hair that I have in it. I'm gonna be very honest, it's a process. I started by dyeing it because the color of the weft was much lighter than my own hair. So I guess the donor hair, that's what they call it. The donor hair was lighter, so I dyed it soft black, I believe it's called, the Garnier dye kit. It's a foam, and you just, you know, spread it on. And it was enough to do maybe 4/5 of both packs. I still have a few that doesn't have any dye on it, which is why I haven't clipped it into this setup that I have right here. I have to buy more dye and just do that. But it's a very simple process. I just dye it. Lana actually, the genius thing about Kurly Klips is she has a video for, I swear, anything that I thought of or any questions that I thought to ask, her YouTube has the answer to. How to color the hair, how your hair looks with only one instead of two, how to style it, how to curl it. I believe there's one on straightening it. And now, know that there are two different textures that she has. She has one with wavy, which is, the curl is a little bit more looser than this. And mine is actually the My Fro collection in the mermaid length. And in both textures, she has the shorter bob length, and then this is the mermaid fro, or the mermaid. I'm always a little conscious about wearing hair that is not my own, because it's, I don't know, it's just not typical for me. But the thing that I really love about this is I've been wanting to get a kinky curly weave for the longest, but I did not want to go through the hassle of having someone sew it in and all the appointment, all that stuff. That's just too much for me. And then on top of that, you pay for the hair, and then you have to pay for the person to do it. And especially if you're someone like me who doesn't wear weave often, or doesn't like to wear, and wants access to her hair, weaves just it's not the answer. The amount of money that you're paying for the weave to sew it in, to take it out in less than a month, it's just not cost effective. But these clip-ins, yes. They were easy to put in, don't get me wrong. There is a little science to it, the way I had to space them to make sure that it looks full and looks natural. There was a little science to it, so I don't anticipate taking these out every night and then putting them back in the morning times. No ma'am. What I would do is I would like re-braid my leave out, which is a braid out. So my leave out here, which is here, around the perimeter, is a braid out. So there are a bunch of single braids that I put in and took it out. The great thing about this is you can take it out and wash your hair every week if you wanted to, which I don't plan to, probably every 2 weeks. But honestly, I've been getting stares at church, and the texture of the hair, the one thing that I really liked about this hair as compared to that other hair is when it came to the ends of the hair, it actually, I don't know how to explain, the curls come to a point, kind of like how our own hair would if it was growing. I don't know if you can see this, as compared to being something that's bluntly cut. Get me? You understand? And it's so soft. Like I don't know if I'll ever wear my hair again. No, this is like, it's really, really nice. Like, and this is a perfect time for it, considering that it's winter and some people may want to put their hair away, which now I'm considering doing so since this right here looks so much like my own hair. It's pretty nice. Now the braid pattern that I have is, of course, there's a leave out right here and a leave out around, but my braids are going backwards. And then at the end, I left the hair open so that I can braid it all going in one direction, going in this direction as well, and just took those two braids and pinned them going up. So it lays flat on my head. This is like some premium hair. No joke, like for real. I don't know where her supplier is or who, and it's a black owned business. Lana, she's black. And the customer service. I know I'm a blogger, she might have been more attentive to me, but the simple fact that she went through all the work of making all of those videos so that all of your questions are answered shows that Kurly is going places. I wouldn't be surprised, because you know that there are other companies out there that has this kind of hair. I won't name them, but how many of them allow you to do your hair yourself? Don't you need another person, right? Kurly Klips, you don't need another person. It's just you and your clip-ins. Stick them in, you're ready to go. If I were to have seen this in a store or seen this on somebody, this is absolutely worth the money that it costs. Absolutely. Like, I would pay for this. And I'm cheap. I would spend the money on this. Like, when these wear out, I'm buying another set. Like, I got these for free, but I'm buying another set when these are no longer manageable. And even though I dyed them, it still feels super soft. What I did in the dye process was I deep conditioned twice. Deep conditioned with heat. I actually took the hair, wrapped it in a plastic shopping bag, and put it in my heating pad. You know, the same heating pad that you use when you got cramps. I took that and I folded it, kind of like a sandwich. So the hair was in the middle and the heating pad was folded on top of it with this deep conditioner. Wait, hold on. It's not a deep conditioner actually, but it's great. It works really well on this hair. The hair felt super soft, and I compared this to other conditioners that I use. Some of the strands had one conditioner, some of the strands had another. But this deep conditioner worked the best in making sure that the hair felt moisturized, and it restored the curl pattern from this bush to what you see in my hair now. I probably may go into better detail on my blog. I'm gonna write a blog post about it. So head on over to Confessions of a Blog Vixen. The link will be in the description box. And